Do you know what does it mean, soliloquy dialogue? So, welcome everyone. It's Tuesday night here in the UK, and I'm with another grammar and phonetics lesson. Okay, so what are you going to learn today? As usual, I always start with a starter correction page, and after that, we read story, we learn grammar, we practice vocab, we practice sounds, and we have fun. Dear viewers, I know that you want to join here, you like to make a comment. Because of the Hallo policy and Hallo's restriction, you can only watch silent for a few minutes. But if you're interested to join, you're more than welcome. What you have to do, you have to click on the subscribe button, and possibly you'll be able to join me, and you can have a conversation here. Bear in mind that, when you subscribe to any of my lessons, the advantage is that when I go for public broadcast or live stream, you can always hop on, and then we can have conversation. So I was, explaining earlier this word, soliloquy. Do you know what does it mean? I'm sure you might know it. So, soliloquy. Soliloquy. I'm going to write it down for you guys, okay? Hello, Rahi, welcome. Thanks for the subscription. Would you like to join me? Let me know in the comment section. Because if you're from Asian countries, it must be midnight in a place. And sometimes many of my learners, they said they can't join because it's midnight in their country. Yeah, you're very welcome. However, I have invited you. If you have time, please join. And let's talk here for a while. Okay, so thank you very much for joining once again. Let me start with the beginning correction sentence. Okay. So Rahi, have joined on a free trial. However, enjoy the lesson. So you'll get two lessons. Okay, today is the one. You'll get another lesson next week. Monica is here. Hello, Monica. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Okay. Did you have your? I'm sure you had your lunch already. What time is it now in Peru? Okay. When did you have your lunch today? And do you remember what was the menu? Hmm. Is it chicken, chicken fry, boiled chicken, cooked chicken, grilled chicken? Chicken. Okay, that's great. I have just pinned a tongue twister. I'm sure you know what is tongue twister. Tongue twister helps us overcome difficult sounds and makes you confident to be a good speaker. So would you like to read this? At least you have to read 3 times. The, the kitten ate the chicken in the kitchen. Ate, yeah? Do you like kitten? Mm-hmm. I'm sure you said to me that you have two cats at your home, right? Have you got have you got 2 cats at your home? You haven't got any cats yet. Do you have any plans in the future to get any cat from anywhere? Do you have any plan to get any cat in the future? Okay. Okay, so the kitten ate the chicken in the kitchen. The kitten ate the chicken in the kitchen. Blimey, the kitten ate the chicken in the kitchen. Wait, what's happening? Okay. Next one is the fat cat sat on the red mat to catch the rat. One more time. The fat cat sat on the red mat to catch the rat. Blimey, that sounds really pretty cool. Did you ever watch the cartoon Tom and Jerry? And which character do you like, Tom or Jerry? And Jerry is not abusive to Tom? Jerry is always abusive. All right, that's a bit funny though. Okay. Uh, have you ever watched Ice Age? Ice Age. Ice Age. Number 2, episode 2. Oh, uh, which character do you like from there? Which is it? Sid, the funny character Sid. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the elephant, the mammal, the tigress, the tiger, and that animal seed, and who else? I'm trying to remember. There are three or four together, and they're planning to get the baby, but they saved the baby. Yeah. Mm. Okay, welcome, Monica. Thanks for joining. Let's start with these simple sentences, and we learn some of the sounds today, some phonetics. Yeah. Okay. Do you see the screen and sentence number one? Is it right or wrong? I go now. But if he have just said the correct sentence a while ago, I'm going now is much better than I go now. Because of the word now. Like we don't say what do you do now. We always say what are you doing now or where are you going now. Because of this time limitation now, remember it should be present, continuous or progressive. And that is one of the amazing factor of grammar. Remember, grammar is easy. What you have to understand is the time and the concept, how it works, because of this word now. Like if I say, hey Monica, what are you doing now? Look at the sentence pattern. If I say, Monica, what do you do now? Which one is more natural? Yes. What are you doing now? We are trying to study together and take our English language to the next level. Yahoo! And thank you very much, Monica, for all the support, subscription, and all your assistance, love, all your everything, And you brought many of your friends, but they left already. Monica Tukaya, I don't know where she's gone. I don't see her anymore. Then your friend Lisa, I don't see her. Mm. Maybe them. That's right. They might be busy somewhere with the family matter or something else. However, let's move on. I'm going now is the correct sentence. Remember, if there is a now in any sentence, we must always use the present continuous or progressive. If you remember, present continuous and progressive is the best way to understand is verb with ing, and there would be helping verb or auxiliary verb before that, like I'm going now. Monica is reading book. They are watching football. She is listening to the song, or you are not paying attention to us. Yeah, for example. Okay. I thought Ahmed would come today. He must be tired because of fasting going on. Yeah, it's Ramadan, holy month. So yeah, today's I think 18th day, so 12 more days, or maybe 11. So Ramadan depends on the lunar month, appearance of the moon. Okay, like Chinese year and Bengali year as well. It depends on the appearance on the moon. So there are two types of calendar. One is solar, which is like Gregorian and normal calendar that we use. It depends on the sun and how it moves here. Another is lunar, solar month, lunar month. Lunar means moon, solar means sun. Okay. But do you know what does lunatic mean? Yeah, crazy. Instead of saying crazy, you can say, oh, he's a lunatic fella. I've never seen him. Yeah. That is the reason behind it, because once upon a time when people started studying astrology, they found that if it moon has an effect on you, the moonlight, then you may be getting crazy. That's why from the lunar it came the word lunatic. Yes, lunatic. Yeah? Great, well done. Number two. Mm-hmm. Remember, Monica, if you remember, WS sound in English language is very amazing. It is not wa sound, rather it is o sound. Okay, W should be sound WO. All right, so that is an amazing part of phonetics, but most of the cases we are not aware of this sound. So it is want, yeah, no, not rather than not want. Okay, listen to it. Want. Yes. Yeah, I want it that way. Tell me why. Backstreet Boys. You are my fire. You know the Backstreet Boys. Okay, so I want 3 eggs. Okay, let us practice some of the sound with WA, like this one. And then how about this word? Walk. Yes, not walk. Walk. Then worm. Yes. Not worm. Worm is WO. W is wa sound and W is O sound. That is the most critical part of this W sound. Then I'm trying to remember. How about this word now? Yeah, remember this E sound is I sound is wanted rather than wanted. Wanted. Very good. Bravo. Wanted. Monica, you have been wanted by a teacher that you're not paying attention to your lesson. What's the matter? Great. Okay. All right. So amazing. Number 1 is complete. 2. How about 3? Is it right or wrong? Oh, learning to English? Yes. This is a test. It is already correct. There is no mistake. We are learning English. We are. Now, if you want to pronounce it in the British IPA, no R sound. We are learning, not learning. We are learning English. Now, American IPA, we are learning English. British IPA, we are learning English. No R sound at all. We are learning English. Great. Next one. This is 2, yeah? So it is, should be number 2, yeah? Okay, if you want to make a negative sentence of this, what would it be? No, much cannot be used. Much is uncountable. Cat is countable noun. Okay. If the person would say, I have too many cats, that could be correct in negative collocation, negative meaning. We use too sometimes, which gives a negative, impact on your sentence. Like, hey, I have too many friends. That means I have many friends, but I don't like to have them. Okay. Remember, too much and too many. Once again, Monica, we use much for uncountable noun and many for countable nouns. Like, you have much money. I know that you're rich. Okay. You have many cars. I haven't got much money, or I don't have much money. Okay. Clear? Okay. So if you want to make this one is a negative sentence, I have 2 cats. What would be the negative sentence? And I haven't 2 cats. That doesn't sound natural. I don't have. Very good. Not I. Or sometimes in spoken English, you can say, I haven't got any cat in that case. Or I don't have 2 cats. Okay, I'm writing both of them so that even I don't have two cats. Meow. Hmm? Or I haven't got any cat. So Monica, have you got any cat at home? Do you have a rat? Rat, not rat, 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 rat. Okay, great. So that is all right. Number 4 is finished. Number 5. Well, your chair is right. Your chair is right. Your chair is right. Very good. Okay, have you watched the movie The Angry Birds? Yeah. And the main character of the bird is called the Red. Yeah. So your chair is red. Okay. What's your favorite color, Monica? Why do you like blue color? Mm. Blue has got another meaning. Do you know that? Negative meaning. Upset, depressed. Uh, yes. So don't get blue means don't become upset or depressed. And red means angry. That's why angry bird, red color. Red means also revolution. Red means also symbol of love. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Okay. Well done. Sentence number 6. Okay, that's correct. But did I ever explain pigeon English? Pigeon English. Have I ever said to you pigeon English? There is a kind of English there where people do not use the helping verb. I'm writing it. Yeah, pigeon. Pigeon English. It is called. Okay, and they speak like this. I know have time. You know go. You know send me letter. You know call me. It's called Pidgin English. So this Pidgin English is still used many parts of African Asian countries where people do not use any helping verb at all. They straight go to the negative word, subject and main verb. Okay, like you know go, you know have time, I know send you money, for example. I know no English, eh? For example, it's Pidgin English. Okay, Pidgin English. Okay. So I don't have time is very good English. Okay. You can also say this word. I haven't got time as well. I haven't got time. Look, guys, I haven't got time for this rubbish talking. I'm busy. You can see that I'm trying to focus my work. Do not disturb me. Look at this. Look at this expression. Okay. Well done. So there is a story, The Frog Prince. We are going to read a little bit today. I don't know whether you'll be able to see the full screen or not, but we'll try to share it. So once again, dear viewers, welcome to my grammar and phonetics practice. As you can see, Monica is one of my amazing subscribers from South America, and I'm much grateful to her because she is a continuous subscriber for me. How many months have you been subscribed to me up to now, Monica? Yes, and thank you very much for your kind support. You know. All right. Do you see the screen by any chance? Can you read it? Okay. This whole story, can you see, is based on the simple past tense or past simple. In some Asian countries, it is called past indefinite. So you'll notice that most of the times the verbs are in past tense. And also, let me explain one more time. I'm sure you know that. And most of the cases, when you are using this type of stories or reading or writing, we use two types of main verbs, regular and irregular verbs. And regular verbs are those which doesn't change in past tense and past participle. They take a d or ed. Okay, and irregular verbs always change in the past tense and past participle. For example, irregular verbs go, went, gone, and the regular verb is help, helped, helped. Okay, like, liked, liked. So I'm just recapping. I'm sure Monica already knows that. Okay, let's move on. Monica, remember that when you read a story, use our emotions. Yeah, like you're reading to a listener, group of listeners. Like, once upon a time, there lived a princess who adored objects made of gold. Okay, rather than simple reading. Once upon a time, there is a blah blah blah. No, bring a little bit natural way of reading and emotion. And I'm sure with the emotion, your listener would be amazed to listen to your conversation and your presentation. Great. I know that you can do that. One moment, Monica. If there is a D sound, please make sure you pronounce it correctly so that I can lived a princess who adored. Okay, stress it on the D. Yeah. Could not see. Sorry. Why are you crying? Had out. Mhm. Nonsense. Whole lot of nonsense. That means the frog is talking nonsense. Okay. Without without even a thank you. I think you missed this part. Soon return with the golden ball in its mouth. Okay, ball in its mouth. Mhm. Dropped, dropped. Very good. Dropped, not drop it. Dropped. Mhm. Without, without even a thank you. Cr- crawling, crawling. Splish, splash. Splish, splash. In his face. Okay. What does okay? We are going to learn the meaning later. Let us finish the story. Go on. Pleaded, pleaded, requested. Let him in. You see? Followed her. Followed her. Followed to the table. Hang on a second. You missed one sentence. But her father gave her such a look. Mhm. To be lifted. To be lifted. So I can share your dinner. So, okay. Then, king said, but the king said, be on your way. Hmm. Who helped you? One second, helped, not help it, helped. Mhm. Fingers, plural, 2 fingers. Okay, it's an interesting story. Yeah. Would you like to carry on reading? Yes, we have still 28 minutes and 30 seconds. No worries. You are the only one today. No one joined. So that is luck. Good luck for you. Can you see now? Is it better than before? Is it better? Okay, I'm just moving a little bit. I'll move slowly so that you can read it. Fluffy, fluffy pillow. Fluffy means soft, yeah? Soft pillow. Lived happily ever after. That's a very common sentence. Okay, so I'm sure there are few new words. Let me go back and find out. Okay, once upon a time there lived a princess who adored objects made of gold. Her favorite toy in the world was golden ball. On hot days, she liked to sit beside an old well. You know well? Where you can get water, yeah? That's called also well as a noun. In the cool forest, tossing the ball in the air. Only the ball slipped from her fingers into the well, which was so deep that the princess couldn't see the bottom. Oh dear, I'll never find it, the princess said, and she began to cry. Okay, is there any new word? I was saying, beautiful, why are you crying? The princess looked down and said, green frog, poking its head. You know poking? Out of the water. The princess looked down and saw a green frog poking its head out of the water. That means he's trying to lift his head from the water, okay? Monica, are you there? Okay, one second, that's okay. Let me read it down. Uh, oh, it's only you, she said. If you must know, I'm upset because my golden ball fell into the well. I could get it back for you, said the frog, but what will you give me as a reward? Whatever you like, frog. How about my pearls and jewels? The princess suggested, or perhaps my golden crown. What would I do with a crown? Said the frog. But I'll get you a ball, if you promise I can be your best friend and come for dinner and sleep over at your house. All right, you can be my best friend, said the princess. But secretly she thought the frog was talking a whole lot of nonsense. The frog dove deep into the well and soon returned with the golden ball in its mouth. As soon as the frog dropped the ball at the princess's feet, she grabbed it and ran home without even a thank you. Wait, called the frog. I can't run that fast. But the princess paid no attention to him. The prince forgot all about the frog, but next day, as she was eating dinner with her family, she heard something come crawling splish splash up. You know, when the frog moves, there's a sound, pop, pop, pop. This sound is called a splish splash, okay? And Marble steps up the castle. Then a voice called, Princess, open the door. The curious princess ran to open it, but when she saw the frog standing there, all green and dripping, she slammed the door in his face. You know that slam meaning? Closing the door in front of someone else. We call it slam with a sound, yeah? When you close the door, it's making a sound, we call it slamming the door. The king could tell that something was the matter. Has a giant come to get you? He asked. Oh, no, father, it's only an ugly frog, she replied. And what does a frog want? Actually, it should be want from you, not with you. This is a wrong preposition. Okay? Asked the king. As the prince explained, they heard more knocking. Let me in, princess, the frog pleaded. Pleaded means requested. Have you forgotten what you promised down by the well? If you made a promise, daughter, you must keep it. Let him in, said the king, with a long face. You know, long face means once people do not like something, they make some angry face. So, sometime in literature, we call it long face. With a long face, the princess opened the door. The frog followed her to the table and said, Lift me up beside you. Don't be ridiculous. The princess said, but her father gave her such a look that she changed her mind. That chair isn't high enough, so the frog asked to be lifted onto the table. And once there, he said, Push your plate closer so I can share your dinner. The princess moved her plate, but it was quite clear that she didn't enjoy the rest of her meal. Once the frog had eaten his fill, he said, I'm tired. Carry me upstairs so I can sleep in your room. Um, the thought of sharing room with the cold, damp frog so upset the princess that she began to cry again. But the king said, Be on your way. It's not right to turn your back on someone who helped you when you were in trouble. Father, said the princess, and she carefully picked up the frog with 2 fingers. When she got to her room, she set the frog down in the corner farthest from her bed. But soon she heard the frog plop down beside her. I'm tired too, said the frog. Lift me into bed or I'll tell your father. So the princess tucked the frog into bed, with his little green head resting on a fluffy pillow. But when she got back into her bed, she was surprised to hear the frog sobbing quietly. Do you know the meaning of sobbing? When you're crying like this, like this, they call it sobbing, yeah? What's the matter now, little frog? She asked. All I ever wanted was a friend, the frog replied. But it's clear you don't like me at all. I might as well go back to the well. At this, the prince felt very badly indeed. She sat down on the edge of the frog's bed. I'll be your friend, she said, and this time she meant it. Then the princess gave him a kiss, good night, on his small green cheek. Instantly, the frog was transferred into a very handsome young prince. The princess could not have been more surprised or pleased. Of course, the prince and princess became very good friends indeed. A few years later, they are married and lived happily ever after. So that means the frog was cursed by a witch. That's why the curse was unless and until a princess will kiss him, he will not be human again. Okay? So it's a long story, it's a part of the story. Great. So our true and false time. What did the prince adore? Do you remember from the story? What princess? I'm sorry. What? Anything made of gold. Any objects. If you remember the first line, any object made of gold. Okay, let me show you. A door, look, objects made of gold. Can you see that? Okay, all right. Question number 2. What was her favorite toy in the world? No? Why she was crying? So, yeah, it slipped down from her hand. And what was it? Okay. Let me. Her favorite toy in the world was a golden ball. Okay, it's like a small ball which was made of gold. Okay, so 1, 2. Number 3. What did she do on hot days? Do you remember? On hot days, she liked to sit beside an old well in the cool forest, tossing the ball in the air. Do you know the meaning of tossing? Throwing like this at the air. Hey, I'm going to catch it like this. Yeah? Okay? Mm. Okay, next question. What happened to the ball? Very good. Could the princess see the ball? Because the well was so deep, she couldn't see the ball. What happened while she was crying? Okay, you can remember it easily. Why are you crying? Yeah, what's the matter? No, what's the matter? Look, what's the matter, beautiful princess? Why are you crying? So you can use this expression, what's the matter, in any place. Hey, like you can ask your friend, what's the matter? You didn't come to the class last time. What's the matter? You're not coming to my party. What's the matter? You're not texting me. Okay? Use this expression, what's the matter? Monica, what's the matter? Who is your best friend? For example. Yeah, what's the matter? Say quickly, contracted from what's the matter? Very good. Nothing, no matter at all. Okay, number 7. What did she see when she looked down into the well? Number 7, Monica. What did, not what is, what did she see when she looked down into the well? Saw, it should be past tense. See, she saw a frog. Very good. And number 8. And the frog wanted to eat, and what other thing? Same same room. Very good. What did the frog do after the princess accepted his promise? Hmm. Could he take the golden ball out of the water? Took. Took. Remember past tense. She left the princess feet. He, yeah, not she. And here the frog is male and princess is female. Very good. Did the frog and the Prince Abba meet again? Met. Past tense of meet is met. Remember, Monica, these are all using a past tense on every answer. So we need to be careful, okay? Complained. Let's read the answer 14 first. What happened? How it happened the next day? Didn't fulfill. Very good. Did the princess open the door? What did she see? First, answer the first part. Did the princess open the door? No, she did. She opened the door. She did open the door. No, she opened the door, but when she saw the frog, she slammed it, right? She slammed the door. Remember that. That is the answer. She opened the door and saw the frog and she slammed the door before his face. Okay. So that's the answer. Yeah? Remember, was the princess pleased to see the frog? Was the princess pleased to see the frog? What is your answer? She made a long face. Remember, that means she was not happy. Very okay. Number 17. Who noticed that there was a problem? Okay. Okay. Did the king ask about the matter? The king asked rather than say asked about the matter. Yes. How did he learn about the promise? Okay. What did the king say about the matter? Okay, you have answered this one. So how did he learn? When he asked his daughter then said, yeah, she made the promise. Okay. And you already answered number 20. If you ever make a promise, do not break it. Could the frog come and stay with the princess? Father's instruction. Could come. The frog could come and stay with the princess. Very good. What did they do at the table? They shared the same plate. Picture it, you're eating, Monica, and frog is eating with you. Will you feel comfortable? Maybe not. Okay. So that's why the princess was not comfortable. Okay, what did the frog want after the meal? Take me to your room rather than showing me. Take me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why did the princess start to cry? Actually, I think it's a wrong question. Maybe princess didn't cry. It is the frog, right? Oh yes, you're right. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Did the princess take the frog to her own room? Of course. Okay. Did she put him near himself? Near herself. Sorry, not himself. Herself. No. At the beginning, she didn't. She left at the corner. Yes. Did the frog stay far from the princess? Okay. Why did the princess let him sleep in her own bed? Because the frog said that you never liked me, so I should go back to the well. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to tell your father. That's right. Did the frog sleep? Okay. Why did the frog cry? Okay. How did the princess feel after the frog cried? Felt. Felt. Past tense. Feel. Felt. Hmm. Chick. Okay. Did the princess really mean she should be friends with him this time? No, that time. It is after the crying. She wanted to be friends. Be good friends. Okay. Number 33. What did the princess do to settle down the frog? What's the answer of this question? Now, this is the place when she kissed the cheek of the frog. Yes, she gave, or she kissed. She kissed her or gave a kiss. You can use both way. Very good. Number 34. What happened to the frog after the princess kissed him? Prince. Prince became a handsome. Remember this silent in handsome, yeah? A handsome prince. Became prince. What happened in the end? What's the message of this tale? Eh? Got married, past tense. And what is the message of this tale means story? That's right. That's right. So do not make such a promise which you can't fulfill. Okay, the class is going to be finished soon. Okay, look at these words, Monica. Handsome, D is silent, it is handsome, not handsome. Similarly, it's not sandwich, it's sandwich. Similarly, not grandfather, it's grandfather. Yeah. Similarly, grandmother, granddaughter, grandchild. Okay. D is always silent. Okay. Very good. Any other question? All right. It's really a pleasure to see you once again. Still, you've got 2 more minutes. We can gossip 2 minutes. All right. So, what time are you finishing your work today? All right. After finishing your work, are you going back home straight away, or do you have any other plans? Okay. Are you cooking tonight? Mm-hmm. How often do you cook in a week? 3? Mm-hmm. Easter holiday. How do you celebrate it? Mm-hmm. Vegetables. Mm-hmm. All right. That's good. Do you also buy chocolates? All right. That's great. Thank you very much for the share. I came to know something new about your festival. Okay. It's going to finish in 7 seconds. Also, thank you very much. I'll see you later. You take care and bye.